Hello, my beautiful Aquarius friends. I'm LaChondevi with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your mid-October 2018 love and romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you so much to all of those who thumbs up and like my videos. Thank you to all of those who comment and share my videos, and thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all so much. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can also book a private reading with me now directly through the description box below. If you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, including details such as when you'll meet your future partner, where you'll meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner, some additional details that I do not share here, as well as a full reading as to how to align yourself with your future partner and your ideal relationship, you can book a future partner reading with me now through the description box below, or again on my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app. The link for that is instantgo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. And if you send me a message, I will respond within 24 hours with your predictions and guidance. This is a general reading, Aquariuses, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. If they do not resonate, you can check your moon and rising sign videos, as those messages may, or you can check your sun, moon, and rising sign videos to get a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships at this time, the ending portion of October 2018. So, my dearest water bears, let's go ahead and get into our reading. I do have here the theme for us of what we may be experiencing at this time, our two predictions, our fortune in love and relationships, our guidance, so we can discuss how to use our free will to bring about the best outcome here. So let's go ahead and get into these messages. So when it comes to our theme of what we could be experiencing, it's interesting. I did have a lot of cards come out, more so than usual, and this also happened in the Aries reading that I just did. So I'm actually getting guided to go to the jumpers first. The jumpers that came out when I was shuffling, asking about the theme here, were the soulmate and separation cards. Soulmate and separation cards. So this does say, Aquarius, says that many of us may be in separation or separating from, at a distance from, putting distance in between us and a soulmate. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. Please keep in mind that not every soulmate is meant to stay in our lives forever. Some soulmate connections are temporary. Before we incarnate into our current time-space realities here, we make a commitment to have certain experiences for our soul's growth, for our soul's evolution, so we can align with divine universal love, so we can align with love and light. And we get into these connections with these soulmates. We sign soul contracts. We sign soul contracts before we incarnate into our lives now, saying that I'm going to come in contact, I'm going to have this experience with this soulmate, so my soul can learn, so I can grow, so I can become the best me possible. And in those cases, we come together with that person just as planned. We have these experiences just as agreed upon before we came here. And then it gets to a point where there are no more lessons to be learned. We learn, we grow, we learn, we grow with that person. And eventually we reach a point, we reach a standstill, we reach an impasse, we reach a point where staying in the situation can only cause pain, turmoil, challenges. And there are no more lessons to be learned. There's nothing more to be done there, no more work there. And when that happens again, that signifies an ending to a soul contract, that soul contract that we signed. And to stay any further, or to allow the situation to continue beyond that point, only causes challenges, more problems, for ourselves as well as that person. So that does occur in our lives. If there's an ending to a soul contract, the best thing that we can do is move forward. Nevertheless, again, many of us are either in separation or separating from a significant other, from a soulmate, from a soul bond, someone we signed a soul contract with before. Regarding the cards that were pulled here, I did get the card of reconciliation. So we have that separation going on, and we also have here an energy of reconciliation and someone from the past returning to our love lives. We also have here the getting to know each other card. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So in this case, Aquariuses, this can signify someone, yes, returning to our lives, someone attempting to reconcile with us. It doesn't necessarily signify a reconciliation of a relationship. However, that is always a possibility. If you do decide to reconcile with this person, well, I'm not even going to go down that road, actually. Let's back it up. Let's go back to what we see here. So this person could be returning. This person could be, it's interesting, as I'm looking at this card, and this is definitely in this specific context here, because I generally don't see this card like this. However, as I'm viewing the two individuals on this card, these who have this past life connection together, it appears as though, to my eyes, from where I can see right now, it appears as though one partner, the female, is attempting to break free and move forward. As she has her chest out, her heart space is facing forward. And we have here this soulmate who is behind her, and he is pulling her back. Some of us may decide to continue to move forward, continue to align with love, or seek to align with love. We may have somebody attempting to bring us back, hold us back. And I am being guided to say this, so I'm just going to give the message that some of us could have been in relationships with narcissists. We've spoke about this before. Some of us could have been in a relationship with a narcissist or a cluster B personality disorder individual. And this could be speaking of them doing what is known as a Hoover, in which they use whatever tactics they can to bring you back and suck you back, Hoover like the vacuum, suck you back into the toxic connection. Be mindful of this for those of you who that resonates with. And if you would like to know more about that, if you don't know about that, but you have a pattern of in relationships, you know, you've left, or, you know, there's been challenges, you've been sucked back into the relationship by this person, you can always look that term up. There are many videos that will go deeper into what this Hoover is about, and that can also help you avoid that if that is what you may be experiencing. We have this getting to know each other card once again. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So in this case here, I'm picking up more so an energy of seeing the other person, not necessarily coming back together and getting to know each other on a deep, profound, you know, divine level, where all of a sudden things are made whole and better again because now we see something that we didn't see before. If we left for a reason. If we've separated from this person, it was for a reason. So I'm picking up more so an energy of perhaps while in separation from this person, maybe we are understanding more about who they are. We're getting to know them and see them for who they are through this separation. So that's the strongest energy I'm picking up. Nevertheless, of course, it could be, because we do have the reconciliation and getting to know each other cards here, that we are coming back together with this person, not necessarily for a relationship, but just coming back together with this person, even for communication or conversation. And there may be some things revealed. It's interesting, and I'm glad I remembered this. Right before I sat down to do this, I started singing the song Funky Town, and that part where they say, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. And I felt like that was connected to you all in some way. So it could be that for some of you, there's an attempt to reconcile. Someone attempts to reconcile, and you talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. You talk about moving. You talk about leaving the relationship. And you are able to gain greater clarity and insight, wisdom into the situation here. For some of you, you may be just seeing, you know, this person's true colors and not in a positive light. Of course, this will go many different ways for us all, because this is a general reading. That's the energy that we have here. So regarding our first prediction, I do have here little old me with the child card. So we have the child card. We have the lilies. We have the lilies, as well as the ship. So the child, the lilies, and the ship. So the first thing that I see here is that we have 3 spades, which is excellent news, because the spades is the best suit in all of the Lenormand. And we have 3 of them here. So that's saying that this is all good. This energy is all good. And this is saying that some of us may perhaps experience a new start, a new beginning, a fresh new start, a fresh new beginning. As a result of taking time to gain peace for yourself. Peace. Maybe you have learned, yes, maybe you're getting to know who this person is. Maybe you've already been looking up narcissism and what it is. For some of you, not all of you, of course, this is a general reading. But maybe you are learning something about this situation, because this child card can also signify learning. Learning, gaining wisdom. This card can also speak of wisdom. While in separation, or that is causing you to leave. So again, with this ship card here, some of you could already be in separation. So you may be learning about the situation, learning about, you know, whatever happened here, gaining a deeper sense of awareness and understanding through this separation. Or it could lead to this separation. Some of us may be feeling a fresh start, you know, new beginning, newness, leading to peace, serenity, calm. You know, calm. When we're in challenging relationships, it's like a storm. It's like a storm. You know, when we are with toxic partners, especially when we're with toxic partners, our lives are always a storm. It's never calm. Our lives, it's not possible for our lives to be calm when we are with a disorganized, you know, toxic, challenging energy. And it has nothing to do with us and everything to do with them. We just aren't allowed to have a calm lives because, you know, they have an agenda. They will not let us have a calm and happy, peaceful life. That's not. Oh no, they do not allow that. Peace, happiness, calm. Oh no, you have to feel as chaotic as, you know, as horrible about life and yourself, and they want you to feel everything that they're feeling, even though they don't outwardly show it, you know. Even though they will display confidence and awareness of all these things and all these great things about themselves, they, you know, because they take on a persona, because they know that that's how they can create havoc in people's lives. So if you were experiencing that type of situation, yes, it's like now you're finally in a place of peace, calm, Again, maybe gaining wisdom. And this is going to benefit your love lives and your relationships and just your overall sense of self, sense of well-being, your joy, ability to live life to the fullest moving forward in a beautiful, positive way. So there's a wonderful, fresh new energy. There's an heightening of awareness. You could be getting to know yourself as well. Getting to know yourself also as you understand the other person and who they are as a separate person. So that's what I'm picking up there when it comes to that getting to know each other energy. Yes, you are getting to know each other. You know, it's like getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to getting to hate you, getting, no, I don't like to use that word, cancel. I'm not even going to go into that word, but it's like we may be understanding just what was really going on there. Oh, no. It was getting to loathe you. Anyway, okay. Alrighty. Okay. So let's go ahead and go into our second prediction here. By the way, if you are uncovering challenging things about the situation, please don't follow my little laughing to myself, what I was just saying. Forgiveness of ourselves for being in the situation, staying in the situation. Forgiveness for the other person, knowing that we are always doing the best that we can at any given moment with the tools that we have. If we had better tools, we would do something different. If we were in a challenging relationship with somebody who, you know, was the cause of our challenges, despite, you know, what was being said, they were doing the best that they could. They were doing the best that they can with the tools that they have. And that's something to empathize with if you would like, because we have to look at that person's tools. They must not be that great if that's the way they show up to life. So also forgiveness of ourselves. I mean, really forgiveness of ourselves is first and most important. Everything happens for a reason. This is a fated situation. This was a soulmate, again, to help us grow and evolve and become more of our true selves. So I did get two jumpers here, the work and occupation and the court card. So working towards putting in the effort to attain balance. We're just trying to bring balance to our lives now. Like that calm and peace and serenity. You know, that's our goal, our intention, what we're focusing on. Focusing more so on calm, taking back our own energies, you know, peace. Now that we realize, perhaps, and this is something I'm saying, getting to say from one or two of you, now that we realize perhaps that now that we removed ourselves from this situation, wait a minute, all the challenges, all the chaos, all the you know, feelings of this or that, thinking that I'm this person or that person, all that is cleared up. Wow. So that's the only reason why I felt that way. The only reason why I felt that way was because of this person putting this energy upon me. And by me choosing to stay in a situation where I was subjecting myself to that. Interesting. You know, interesting. Okay, so again, great happiness. For our prediction, we have great happiness, bereavement, and good gentleman. So this is a very straightforward message here, Aquariuses. This is saying that well, first off, actually, let me say this. We do have this ending, this separation. And I'm picking up for some of us, okay, this good gentleman, this can represent ourselves if we are an older male over the ages of 30, particularly 40, but an older male. Or this can be speaking of an older male partner. If you're in a same-sex relationship, take this as it resonates. If you're a male in a same-sex relationship, this is going to be your partner here. But again, take this as it resonates. So it's looking like perhaps this male hasn't fully let go of the situation. Perhaps he hasn't fully let go of the situation, or he may be still attempting to. That may be where the reconciliation energy is coming from. He may be attempting to reconcile with you, reconcile the situation. Nevertheless, it's looking as though there is so much joy, happiness, contentment, freedom, you know, positive opportunities, positive outcomes, a cornucopia of good, everything being good as a result of ending the situation with this person. So this ending here is the best thing that could have happened, because now we get to work on bringing balance to our lives, peace, again, harmony, serenity, leaving stress behind, stress that really isn't ours, that was just placed upon us because we were the person who was in that environment. We were the person who, we were connected to that person. And that was the only reason why that was there. If we were not in a relationship with that person, if we were not connected to that person, we would have had different experiences. So there's so much good, so much positivity. I'm getting opportunities for new love. I'm seeing these romance angels, these cherubim in this card. An opportunity for new love, and all these wonderful opportunities that may not have been available before because maybe our vibrations were not allowed to elevate enough to the point where we can attract something different. However, by us leaving, by this ending, we are making the conscious decision to elevate our vibrations so that we attract better people, better circumstances, better days ahead. So that's excellent. That's another excellent spread. So yes, this separation, this moving forward, this bereavement here, this separation, this moving forward, this bereavement, this ending, these are bringing about excellent outcomes for you here. So if there's any pain, any challenges, or, you know, any doubts about what you're doing, this is temporary. It will be temporary, and all will be revealed in time. All will be revealed in time. And as we continue to elevate ourselves, as we continue to focus on feeling good, feeling happy, as we continue to focus on changing, you know, our experiences and going up as opposed to staying where we are, going down, we're just going to bring about more and more positivity, more and more opportunities, more and more love, romance, joy, fulfillment. It only gets better from here. We only keep going. We never go back. We never go back. And once we make that conscious decision to let go of that which no longer serves us, we are sending a clear message to God, Spirit, universe, our higher powers, the universal laws, universal energy, that yes, I am willing, I'm ready, I'm able to receive something better, something that matches me at where I am now, which is better than where I was before. So that's great. So that is great. It only gets better, Aquarius. Water. So emotions may be a little high. We may be feeling a little emotional at this time, which is natural, which is natural. And it's okay to feel emotional. That's okay. As long as we, again, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward, knowing that this happened for a reason. Knowing that as we continue to move forward, as we forgive ourselves, as we understand ourselves more through this situation, as we understand how we show up in our relationships, and perhaps what was the root cause of us allowing ourselves to stay in a challenging or tumultuous or even an abusive relationship. For those of you who are in that sort of situation, some of you may not have been. But whatever caused us to stay in an energy that wasn't making us feel good, as we understand these things, we learn. And again, we continue to move forward in a positive way. So we get through the pain as we learn, as we understand more about ourselves, and we come out that much better. It's like coming out from a dark tunnel. If we were in a challenging relationship, we were in the dark, in a dark tunnel, and making the decision to leave and move forward towards something better, we are awakening to the light here. And it can be uncomfortable at first. However, we then get to see how beautiful the light is when our eyes adjust. So there is a hindrance here, Aquariuses. There is a hindrance. So it could be this reconciliation. There's a hindrance here. So there's a blockage. Fate has blocked this path for you. Fate has blocked this path for you. So if the relationship, if it wasn't meant to be, we can't make it be. We can't force it to be. And neither can they. They can't force it to be if it's not meant to be. If it's not vibrating, resonating with us, they can't make it do so. Vice versa as well. If we're feeling better, stronger, or if we're having more hope even, or faith, or if the fog has lifted, if the cloud is lifted, through the separation, that shows that we are on the right track, and that is the energy that we need to follow versus going back to the past, because if we do, we're just going to get more of what we always got. We're just going to get the same. So moving forward with the rest of our fortune here. This is really good energy here. Okay, I'll just give them to you both at the same time. So we have the Key card and the Fool card. And I love this combination here together because to me, the key, the symbolism of the key is one, illumination, something being revealed and illuminated. So getting to know ourselves, getting to know who the other person is, what type of person the other person is. Unlocking a deeper understanding, a deeper awareness. Also, the key to our success. I just got a message saying do not pressure your relationship to be the source of your happiness. So that may have been something that was a pattern in the past. It can also be speaking about how, yes, we may be feeling overly emotional, challenged, burdened at this time. We may be experiencing challenging emotions at this time. However, now we have the opportunity to heal whatever wounds were created and take power over our own emotions, And that's great because we can revise how we engage with others, how we connect with others from this vantage point. Now that we've learned, we can make changes here now that we've learned that we didn't see before because we just weren't ready to see them. We hadn't experienced the lessons here through this soul contract, through this soulmate connection. So again, this key card, the key to our success, solutions, unlocking a deeper awareness, deeper understanding. We have the key to our success here. So this is a beautiful energy. And the key card reads, so Aquarius, there are new beginnings. There are beautiful new beginnings. There are new directions. And there are new adventures for you. New beginnings, new directions, and adventures await for those who are ready to let go of the past. So, how soon do you see all these new beginnings, new directions, adventures, people, opportunities, experiences? How soon do you see them show up into your life? As soon as you make the conscious decision to let go of the past. Yes, it for some of us could hurt. However, we have this on the other side to look forward to. We have this on the other side to look forward to. So the pain is temporary. The pain is temporary. And really, if this is a soulmate relationship, it was not meant to hurt us deeply and wound us and keep us down for the long term anyway. It can still hurt because we are human. We feel, we have emotions. And the pain is meant to be temporary, minimal in the grand scheme of things. In the grand scheme of things, there are things that may be able to hurt a lot more than the mourning of this relationship. That for some of us may not have had the foundation, the true foundation for fulfilling unconditional love over a period of time anyway. 4, have the courage to embrace change. Take risks, Aquarius, and be adventurous. So this is a new beginning. This is a beautiful new beginning, and you can go into this experience with childlike naivety. Naivety? With this energy here. New beginning, fresh start. Take baby steps. Be careful with yourself. Just take baby steps. And you take one step, you're one step further, one step further, and one step further, and one step further. Before you know it, you're going to be running. I was thinking running to this, but no, you're going to run straight into it, and then you're going to just keep running with it. This happiness. So just take things one day at a time. Any pain, if you're experiencing that now, it will get better day by day. Allow yourself to feel it, though. That's also very important. Allow yourself to feel it and heal it and process it. Please, Aquarius, do not sweep any pain, any difficult emotions under the rug and just, you know, try to move forward. We have to process that. We have to process those experiences, because if we do not, then that pain, it will, one, manifest itself in our future relationships because we were never able to process it and, you know, work through it. And also it will then also later on in life affect us physically, as that negative energy was never released from our physical bodies. We just tucked it inside somewhere, and that manifests itself later on in life as disease and illness. So again, have the courage to embrace change. You may be out of your comfort zone right now, but have that courage. Ask your higher power to provide you with that courage to embrace the change, because there's beautiful things on the other side, and there's something much better than what you've gotten before awaiting for you. Again, as long as you, or as soon as you rather, make the decision to let go of the past. Take a risk. Be adventurous. See what life has to offer. Life has to have something amazing to offer us, right? That can't just be it, right? So there's wonderful things on the horizon. And by making that decision, choice, by doing the work to heal, to move forward, we are in alignment with that. Number 17, the fates. Let's go into our guidance now. Number 17, fates in the reverse. So yes, fate. Fate is at work here. And this card is in the reverse. So this is saying, Aquarius, to empower yourself in this situation. It could be beneficial to understand that, yes, difficult things happen. And it can be hard to understand. It can be hard for our smaller selves to understand, or without the awareness of the entirety of the situation and the purpose of it in our lives. It could be difficult to comprehend and understand why do bad things happen to good people? Why do challenges show up in our lives that feel this way? Why do we have these experiences? But again, as we've been speaking about, we have certain experiences that are temporary for us to then come into what our real gifts have been. You know, they've been waiting for us, you know, under the tree. They've been waiting for us. Now we're able to actually receive these gifts because we had to go through those experiences. We had to learn. We had to grow. For example, say, and this happens, actually, we were just speaking about this in the Aries reading, your divine mate is on the other side of this situation, because now that's the only direction you're going to go in, so it's kind of inevitable. Your divine mate is on the other side of this energy, and that's something to celebrate. Actually, that's something to be really, really excited about, because you've learned the lessons now. You've done the work. You've learned what you needed to learn. You had the experience that you needed to have. You've grown in the ways that you needed to grow, and you're doing that now. So you are actually in the process of aligning with that divine mate, there. So if you were to have come into contact with that divine mate too soon, you wouldn't have been able to experience those blessings, that amazing connection that you are going to build with this individual, because it would have been the wrong time. There would have been some kind, it's like you just wouldn't have matched, vibrationally matched. There would have been some challenge that would have gotten in the way of you and this person having a beautiful, fulfilling, wonderful experience. So now that you've gone through this, guess what? That door is open and available to you now. So we have to look at these situations through that context, and they still feel how they feel. Our emotions may still be high, but really all is well. Allow ourselves to heal, learn. This is a perfect opportunity to learn, because we are aligning with that partner. So now we will already have all those wonderful tools and that knowledge and that wisdom and that insight. And when we come into a connection with that person, we're good. It's like, we're good. We've done the work. We've learned the lessons. We've had the challenges. Like, thank this person for pushing you to grow and learn and find the one who you are meant to be with. That is a blessing in disguise. So let's practice radical acceptance about the circumstances, about how this played out, knowing that this is something that we agreed upon before we got here. So we can't be upset with ourselves at all, or the circumstances. I mean, we can be upset about the circumstances if we weren't treated well. However, we must release that energy too. Again, knowing that this was supposed to happen for our soul's growth. So again, to empower ourselves, let's just have that understanding of how fate can play out in these situations, bringing us challenges so that we may rise like the phoenix out of the ashes into a beautiful, fulfilling new reality. We also have here number 30, TikTok. In the reverse, we have here number 39, New Life. In the upright, this is the only card that came up in the upright, which is very interesting. Number 13, Fork in the Road, in the reverse. So this number 30 TikTok card, it speaks of, we're moving forward. We are progressing. There's a transition period here. But let us keep in mind and have confidence and, have calm and faith as we keep in mind things happen in divine timing, and we will never run out of time to love. And really, again, we have these relationships, and they could be long-term relationships, because there's something greater at work here. Maybe the other person, maybe our divine mate, was not ready as well. They were likely not ready to connect with us where our heart is as well. So you will never run out of time for love and romance and fulfillment. I actually know someone who got married at the age of 80. And she is just so ecstatic. So not to say that, you're going to wait forever and it's going to be 80, but you guys know what I'm saying. Love can occur at any time, but it occurs when we're ready. It occurs when we're ready. And this separation is signifying that you are becoming more and more ready. So congratulations. Allow divine timing to work itself out. Continue to move forward and move forward into your new life. Number 39. So this is again speaking of this transitional period. In this card, this fairy here, she is awakening from the winter into the springtime. She's awakening from the winter into the springtime, excuse me. because she was in slumber. She's been in slumber this whole time. Now she's awakening to a beautiful new life. Everything is bright and shiny and beautiful and blossoming again. There are new opportunities. There are new opportunities now that she has reached this point. And that is exactly where you are. So there's so much beauty, so many possibilities, so much positivity coming as a result of setting the intention and aligning with feeling good, being happy. Let's set the dominant intention of being happy. And as long as we do that, we will experience more happiness, and more happiness will come. More things to be happy about will come. So again, take things one day at a time. Be gentle with yourselves, Aquarius. And just allow yourself to cozy into your new life. And as you move forward each day, you will see all the beautiful blessings that are yours now, that you have rightfully claimed, by practicing an action of self-love. So perhaps with this fork in the road card in the reverse, maybe there was a lack of stability for some time. This can be speaking of us building stability, attaining stability, which again, that showed up with this work and court combination. So this fork in the road card in the reverse here, this is speaking of indecision. So a lack of choosing which path, or a delay, hesitancy regarding which path to take. Should I stay or should I go? Should I do this? Should I do that? If that person attempts to reconcile, should I move forward into all the beautiful, wonderful things that I know are on the other side of this? Or should I allow them to make the decision for me and keep me stuck in the past in order for them to execute their agenda? Oh, one thing that I would like to say too is, for some of you, let's see here. I don't believe I mentioned this. If I did, you just get to hear it again. Regarding this combination here with this child, lilies, ship combination, if the previous prediction that we spoke about earlier did not resonate, for some of you, this just could be signifying like your baby daddy coming back, your child's father returning or traveling to you, returning to you. So that is another meaning there. Back to this fork in the road card. So again, making the decision for ourselves, what we want to do, because really we're the most important person, you know, we're the most important player on our own team. We really are our own team. Well, actually, no, it's us and our higher powers and our, you know, our spiritual support team and all those available to us, all that beautiful energy, you know, all our support also. That's the team, really. Actually, it's us and our support system that makes up the team. But we are the most important player here. They're all here for us, you know, they're all batting for us. So it's really about what we want to do, not what they want to do. It's not about them. It's not about them. It's about me, what I want to do. My life. It's my life. You don't know how I feel. You don't know what I want to do, my goals. So choosing not to make a decision is also making a choice. Choosing to stay still and stay in the same place is also a choice. And if that is what we are deciding to do, we must be accountable for our choices and our circumstances. If our outside circumstances have not changed and we have not changed, we have to just be accountable and understand that 4444 on the clock, angelic healing coming to us all at this time. There is angelic healing found in this situation. Let's take it, let's accept it, and let's go forward to what is beautiful, what our higher powers have been preparing us for. Nevertheless, again, this is making a decision. So by staying still, not making a decision, we are choosing to have circumstances be the same. Nothing changes and nothing changes. And if that is so, then we have to acknowledge that we're the ones who are creating this situation. We're the ones who are creating our challenges. And just not place blame on ourselves, but just be accountable for our actions. So let's make a decision. Let's make a choice. And staying still, not making a choice, that only brings about anxiety and discomfort. Because guess what? Again, when that soul contract has ended, we know it. We know when the soul contract is ended. We feel it internally. And staying in the situation any further is delaying the inevitable end. And yes, that only places us in a space to feel discomfort and unease. Why? Because we are not going in accordance to the divine plan for us, the divine plan that we have for ourselves, and we feel it internally. But we do have free will, and we can choose to stay or go. We can choose to do whatever we want. If we would like these beautiful blessings, if we would like all this wonderful energy available, again, the solution, the key to our success, the key to our happiness, the key to all things that we want, great happiness, joy, love, solutions, directions, adventures. Those are all available to us if we do choose to let go of the past, if we do choose to let go of the energies that bring us down and keep us away from experiencing all the beautiful positive things that are available to us, but we are not in vibration with because we are being held down by a toxic energy or a negative relationship. You know, it's free will. It's free will. So if we are ready for something beautiful, we are letting go of the past. If we, I don't know, if we're comfortable where we are, or if we're comfortable, or if we are afraid, or if we have doubts about the future, then we stay in the same place. By the way, if you are experiencing doubts, or if you would like to know what is on the other side of this, please book a future partner reading with me. That is why I love those readings so much, and actually why I created them in the first place, because at one point I was feeling unsure about my future. So I went to what I know, my cards, and made the decision to ask, okay, what is going to occur? Who am I going to meet? What is happening? And as I saw that play out for me exactly how I predicted, exactly we met where, you know, where at the time that I predicted, and the way as that unfolded. First off, let me back up. When I got those details in the first place, it relieved so much doubt or uncertainty about the future, because I knew when this person was coming in, what they would look like, how to recognize them, who they were. I knew that this person was out there, and that can bring a lot of relief for those of us who may be unsure or doubt, will this ever occur? So if you're having fears of letting go of this person because you think maybe this is the one, maybe this is supposed to happen, or anything like that, by having that understanding of who is on the other side and when to look out for them, how to align with them, that it just it brings so much relief to our hearts, because we know, we have a knowing. So that's why I do future partner readings. Going back to this again, Aquariuses, let's make a decision, let's make a choice, and let's choose for ourselves, not allow another person to choose for us, because we are the ones who have our best interests in mind, not the other person. Especially if this was a challenging relationship and they're trying to bring us back into it, that shows that you do not have my best interest in mind. Because if you really love me, if someone really truly loves you, they want you to be happy regardless of if you are with them or someone else. Love without expectations and attachments. And if you're afraid to make a decision, just know that Whatever one you make will be the right one. And spirit, God, universe, they love giving second chances, chance after chance after chance after chance, because really they're just here to support us. So you will not fall, you know, you will not be left behind. You will not be left behind. You will not run out of time. You are now closer than ever to attracting your divine mate, your divine love. So let's go into our postcard from Spirit. Dearest Aquarius, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you, you're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you that your abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. We who love you know better. You are never alone. You're never alone. And when this rejection happens, you're ultimately being protected. So better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. We just spoke about that, how these situations carry a seed, an innate seed of failure from the beginning. Sometimes we miss it because we want something to happen so bad, or you know, maybe we have a lower self-esteem, and when that happens, we allow others just look better to us. They're seen in a better light for whatever reason. But again, this is fated. This is for the better, because there's something better that you are now in alignment with and bringing to you. So, yay. Okay, everyone on this side of the veil is watching you and rooting for your ultimate success. So that whole team that we talked about, that whole team batting for us, they're all rooting for us. They're all supporting us. So Aquarius, life loves you. We loves you. We loves you. We love you. Life loves you. We love you. And you, Aquarius, are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust, and keep the faith. Loving you always and forever. So my dears, those are the messages that I have for you all regarding your love and romantic relationships at the ending portion of October 2018. Thumbs up, like this video. If the messages resonate, comment, share, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already for upcoming messages. And again, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so now through the description box below. There are links there, so you can check that out. You can also check out my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. Under my readings page, there are all the readings being currently available on that page. And you can also contact me on Instago as well. So thank you again. Much love, much light to you. I wish you all the best of luck, the absolute best of luck in this situation and in all your endeavors at this time. And everything, again, is unfolding in a beautiful way. May not be able to see it from this vantage point because we can't see everything. We can't see everything, but it does unfold, and we will be seeing the evidence of the beauty of our decision to love ourselves first unfold before our eyes. So congratulations on all your success and what's coming ahead. I love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Mwah. Bye, Aries. I'm sorry, Aquarius. Bye, guys.